Hey there friends, my name is Jess and I love photography, Photoshop, and making tons and tons of different stuff. Specifically things for props and photo shoots. And today, I am going to share with you how I made this castle and turned it into my holiday card for the year. So first off, I started cutting out a ton of individual bricks. And if I was building something a little bit bigger than this, I probably would have went a completely different direction because I can see how gluing a ton of these on would be a big pain in the butt. However, for this, it wasn't a big deal. I also tried to make a roof for my castle. It ended up not really being shown very much in the picture, and that's actually okay. Didn't much like the roof. Next up is some Plasti Dip that I covered the entire castle with and let it dry, and then gave it a good coating of different acrylic paints and different tans and browns and whatnot to kind of give it more of a brick look. I was essentially trying originally to play off the Disney castle of Rapunzel, but I ended up, I think, more so just going my own route with it. I ended up giving the castle, or I guess it's a tower, let's just call it a tower, some moss because I thought it would be really cool to have on there, and then I realized halfway through, or actually the next day, that it was winter time and there would be no moss on my castle, or tower, my tower. So I took it off, but I still liked it. And actually in the end final copy, you can see some of the moss that I couldn't get off, and I actually think it's kind of cool and gives it a little bit more of a texture feel. And lastly, I started to give this lovely tower its final coating of paint, which consisted of mostly blacks and whites, trying to make it look like it was a little dingy and also had been snowed on. Next up is this wig. And by the way, I'm just throwing out there that Rapunzel had to have headaches all the time. This wig isn't even that big and it was hella heavy, and I just felt like it was pulling the front of my head the whole time that I had it on, and I only had it on for like 10 minutes. But irregardless, it's very heavy. So Rapunzel, I'm sorry girl, you just got some really long heavy hair. Okay, let's jump into the Photoshop half of this whole image. So I wanted to keep the look very Christmassy, very nighttime, cozy, and just looking like it's snowing and it's just a lovely little evening. I posed myself with a cup in my hand and Rapunzel's hair kind of peeking out the window. I had to add a bunch of different segments of the hair to get it to be that long. I also added in some lights, a holiday wreath, and did a lot of work on the brick to make it look like there was even more snow just hitting like the bricks and making it look like it was windblown. I also added some icicles at the top of the roof because I feel like that makes it look even more cold, because I feel like it should be very cold for Christmas and snowy. So I made sure to add all those details in there. If you look really closely in the very final, you will see Santa in the background flying behind the tower. So it's a little Easter egg, I guess we'll call it that, hanging out in the background. But I think that this was a really fun edit. It took about 2 hours. I don't think that's actually that bad for me. Usually I'm about 6 or 7, so 2 hours was a pretty good edit. And there you have it, friends. That is how I took my tower that I made and turned it into my holiday image. I think that it came out pretty cool. Like I said, there's lots of fun elements in this, and I was really happy with it. Holiday cards are like one of my favorite things to make. They're always super fun. But join me again next time for a new and fun updated video. This is actually not how I plan on making all of my videos, with the bottom down view the whole time. I didn't actually think I was going to make my YouTube channel, so the next videos will be done a little different. But I'm super excited that you're here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!